Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we want to have a look at our Clan War League season because it's finally over, and this means, well, we wanted to have a look at this and obviously of a couple of attacks which I haven't showed you guys yet. So let's take a look. We finished, well, first off we stayed in Champion 1, which is kind of nice, and then our group we finished in second place, 4 stars and behind Town Legends, and then yeah, kind of high stars overall in the group. A couple of teams which were kind of down there, but at the same time we had 3 clans around the 300 star, or like above the 300 stars mark, which was crazy. GG's to everyone. And what we should do right now, well, I can show you guys this screen as well. I didn't do well. I tried way too many YOLO things. You guys saw it, like, I think it was not yes. I'm already losing track, but I showed you guys one video where it was like, yeah, this is the better plan, but this is the cooler looking plan, so let's do this one. So that was kind of my mindset over the entire week. We had a really nicely executed super barge attack in the second day, which, well, didn't finish up too well. So we tried a lot of things like for the YouTube highlight videos kind of stuff, which did not always happen. But whenever I had like no fancy ideas on the basis, I kind of went to my default, which is always the Queen Charge Hybrid, because I just used this for, I don't know, 2-3 months straight in Legend League, which means I'm kind of good at forcing this on any base if I have to like go for a quick plan. So this is why we're taking a look at those attacks, because most of the fancier attacks I already showed you guys on YouTube, or I completely failed, so I do not want to expose the base. Like, why should I do that? That's not fair to the base builder. So what we're doing on this base is kind of like a queen charge for the town hall. So what we try to do is like queen charging over here, let the queen decide which way she wants to go, then going in for the town hall, queen charging deeper into the base, and then like adding on either side the hybrid into the party, having the siege barracks, adding up even more power for the back end. That's kind of the idea for this one. So let's see how it works and if it's like good or anything like that. Now I'm using the Hawk Rider to loot the clan castle out, but I feel like the Hawk Rider actually messed up everything. Like, it wasn't a good decision to bring in the Hawk Rider, because now, well, it's kind of unlucky. I did freeze the Ice Golem, but I did not freeze the Lava Hound, which means the town was surviving like with 1 HP, which means I had to use a couple of Hawk Riders. I had to use another freeze spell, and I feel like this idea of having the Hawk Rider to lay out the clan castle was kind of stupid. But either way, now we're coming in with the hybrid. So far everything is looking good, but my queen is running on the outside again. I was hoping she would go for this side, but now let's see if she's helping over there at some point. So everything is getting closer into the core. My king is luckily tanking the enemy queen. I told you guys so many times about how dangerous this queen is as soon as she's locking on your Hawk Riders and your miners, because the enemy queen is like shooting ASAP, but as soon as there's there's a small delay of the troops reacting to that, and this means most of the time already like 2 or 3 troops died, because there's just such a big delay of your troops reacting to the incoming damage, and that your miners have to switch targets. So the queen is dealing tons of damage. So I was kind of lucky that my king was actually tanking the damage of the queen, and now I have the back end Hawk Riders of the siege barracks. It's so powerful, guys, if you have those Hawk Riders to help the army, especially on the back end. But still, the troops are getting, like, there are not that many troops anymore, except like this huge wizard parade. I don't know where they're going, but they're going strong at some point. So my queen is tanking the scatter shot at this point. But the most important thing is my queen is dying now, which means my healer can switch. My lonely healer, my game-changing healer, is going for the warden. Yikes. Okay, this is not going too well, but at some point my healer get a brain, right? Like, at some point. Okay, thank you. She's switching targets, she's going for the miners, and this means with the DPS on the outside, with all of the wizards over there, we can finish up this base. And well, it was kind of lucky, I have to admit. That wasn't the best attack either. This one Hawk Rider where I looted the clan castle screwed me over completely, and the timing was super bad. So lucky with that, and let's see if we had some more convincing triples. But yeah, let's get to the second war. I showed you guys already my nice 1 star I don't know. I was goofing around this week so much, but I'm kind of sorry for the guys, or like for the guys who tried. So yeah, well, so we wanted to have a look at the number 13 because that was once again a base where I knew kind of the setup of the base with hybrid and how to attack that. So on this base I had a couple of options, and this is why I brought two super wall breakers. First off, the idea was to take out this entire compartment basically with the Yeti blimp without raging that. That's kind of the nice thing about that, especially if everything is so compact, because the death damage, you can see it, is dealing so much damage around the blimp. So most of the buildings were already down, kinda. So the next setup is basically to wall break in over here and then try to get a second layer wall break over here. Now my queen has two options. The first option is go into this channel. The second option is go into this channel. It kind of depends on what my queen is deciding to do. But as soon as my queen has decided which channel she wants to go to, I have to react. If she's going to this channel, I have to come with the hybrid over here. If she's going to the town hall channel, I will come with the hybrid from over here. That's kind of the idea behind that. And one more thing which I kind of missed in the beginning, always delay your freaking healers. I see it so many times, and I did it so many times on my own, that you're deploying the healers too early, your queen has not taken any damage, and the healers are going to the Yetis from the Yeti blimp, and your attack is like completely over, because how do you want to go for a hybrid for a queen charge attack without healers? It's kind of tricky to do that, but well, either way. From this point on, I saw, okay, my queen will go for the enemy king, and then she will most likely go for the expo, etc. So I can save basically. I don't know why I dropped the freeze over there. I guess I have to use the rage anyway. But either way, from this point I saw, okay, my queen will go for the town hall. And this is why I decided, okay, let's get started from the bottom, because there's not too much time left in this attack. So I start off with my king, having the hybrid coming in. I'm using the war ability kind of early on, because once again, enemy heroes are really annoying for hybrid. Meanwhile, my queen is trying to do the best to survive over there with all of the expos on her, trying to take out as many scatter shots as possible. And meanwhile, our hybrid is going strong, looking really good for us. We have the heal spell set up on the last Inferno Tower. I think I actually could have swagged it, but either way, I'm really late on that freeze. Still, like, this freeze was way too late. Obviously, once again, I'm freezing the enemy heroes. They're dealing so much damage. And then we have, like, even we messed up a couple of things. We have so many troops alive. It's crazy. Baby Dragon at the top right. Royal Gem ability is still not used. And yeah, this is going to be a more convincing triple than the first one. Like I said, I think we could have swagged the heal spell, but to be honest, like, at this point we needed to get a triple in. So yeah, we had to do it. So the next one is going to be once again Queen Charge Hybrid, and the reason why I'm showing that to you guys is you all should get like one army which you're super, like, you always know how to wreck the bases and how to like brute force this army on this base, even though the army might not be fitting for this base. So yeah, well, this is going to be the next base, and this is kind of like an example of why exactly Inferno Towers or multi-Inferno Towers are that bad at the moment. Because super wall breakers against single Inferno Towers are kind of, I think I would even say, equal or worse than normal wall breakers if you are able to wall break and everything. But as soon as you're talking about wall breaking in front of the multi-Inferno Tower, super wall breakers are crazy. Like, you're saving basically a freeze. And this is a huge thing, especially if you have to wall break a couple of times. So the super wall breakers are getting really a lot of value. And this is what I did over here. Like, as soon as you see one of those multi-Inferno Tower compartments where it's super easy to charge in because your queen will take basically no damage. By the way, nice 2 Black Mines. Because your queen will basically take no damage, it's so easy to wall break in over there with the super wall breakers. So that's crazy strong. So it's like, basically the super wall breakers are another nerf to the multi-Inferno Tower, which feels kind of strange because they were already not used that much either way. So yeah, it's kind of surprising. But either way, like, the plan on this base, even though I completely messed, by the way, you didn't saw this wall breaker, I completely messed up the wall break. I thought I do not want to use it over here because then it could go for this wall. So I used it more like this, and then, well, you saw what happened. But the idea on this base is abusing this dead zone. And what this means is, like, in this area, nothing, like, there are no buildings. which means miners and Hog Riders will dodge this area. So if I can get rid of those, like of this compartment, this makes a huge dead zone, which leads all of our troops from this compartment into the town hall. And from that point, going on over here, meanwhile our queen is taking out this part. This means this base is getting smaller and smaller, and it's crazy much value using the warning ability early on for the town hall explosion, and obviously for the enemy queen for the damage. Using one more freeze for the back and scatter shot because I want to have my troops healthy. I like them healthy. So, well, queen meanwhile is doing her thing, beating through some walls. I guess we all know that. And one more thing on this base is the funnel over here was that cheap that I was able to use only the siege barracks. So I could use my king over here for the funnel. That was kind of nice. And well, you guys can see it. It's a huge overkill. And well, like I said, brute forcing queen charge hybrid for me is working most of the time if I want to triple. But at the same time, I can understand it's getting kind of boring. So, well, next time I will try more YouTube highlight attacks and most likely get even more YouTube highlight 1-stars. But either way, I hope you guys liked today's video. And well, it was a nice week trolling around a little bit because, well, it wasn't really mattering. So Town Legends or like Town Elders, GG's to you guys and all of you other guys in the week. Lead Smokers, I know that some of them are watching my videos as well. So GG's to all of them over there. And well, that was the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow for another one. And until then, see you guys and bye bye.